What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, obviously. I want to start a new series because I have been focused on self-development lately. I mean, it's always been kind of a part of my life. I obviously want to keep growing and learning and bettering myself always, but I've been really focusing on it recently with more videos, reading, podcasts, etc. Like actually implementing like daily habits to better myself. And I've been really wanting to share a lot of it with you guys. So now I want to create a series dedicated to this, to share the new things that I'm learning with you guys and experiences that I have. So this could be concepts that are new to me, something that happens to me, like a new perspective, honestly, anything, because it's my channel and that's how it works. I'll make what I want. I think I want to call this series Whimsical Wednesdays and put it up every Wednesday. I was thinking about Thrive Thursdays because I'm totally thriving, but I feel like that's already like a thing. Like people say like Thrive Thursdays, I think. I don't know. Whimsical Wednesdays more like unique and kind of silly to me. And I'm thinking whimsical for a couple of reasons. One, I feel like a lot of these topics people describe as like whimsical or weird or like too spiritual. And I totally get that. But like life is whimsical, dude. And also I like Whimsical Wednesdays because when I was home in Illinois and we were talking about like my future, my mom had asked me, when are you gonna stop being so whimsical? And I've thought about it so many times since. And Mom, the answer is never. I'm whimsical and I'm proud. So Whimsical Wednesday it is. Anyway, I wanted to start this now because I've already been learning so much and implementing so much into my life, and I already have a couple of stories that I want to share with y'all that happened to me this week. So, starting with story number 1. I'm going to tell the story, but then also like kind of like the lesson I got from it, I guess. So, the story. I was hanging out with my friends Allie and Angela on Tuesday. We had this whole plan to go to La Jolla, which is just like a north neighborhood, to go thrift shopping because things are finally opening back up. We all missed thrift shopping and like could not wait to go. And we were gonna get some really good tacos in La Jolla for Taco Tuesday. So we drive all the way to La Jolla. We get to the thrift shop that we were planning on going to and it was closed. Then we walked to like 4 more in the area and all of them were closed because of COVID, which is understandable. Some of the websites said that they were open, so it's kind of annoying. We should have called first, our fault. So we're feeling a little bummed, but we're like, you know what? Let's not let this ruin our Tuesday. Like, we drove all the way up here. Let's walk around. We'll find something fun to do before our taco reservation. So we start walking. We're like, maybe we'll go, I don't know, go to a cute restaurant for a drink or an appetizer before dinner. While we were walking, we saw this random art gallery that's like fancy, but like had some cool stuff inside. And this is not a place I would typically walk in. Like we were just wasting time. We had nothing better to do. So we see this art gallery. We're like, let's just look around. Why not? Let's do it for fun. This ended up being probably the weirdest day, like the weirdest series of events. So we get in there, we meet one of the workers who's super cool. The owner, which is his uncle, comes down and was just like, so cool. Like he just started giving us random shit for free. Took us to like a room where he had all these like antiques and vintage things that he's like trying to sell online, I guess. So yeah, he lets us just like look through stuff. He gave us like rings, necklaces, earrings, bracelets. Allie even got like an alcohol like cocktail shaker in a jewelry box, like literally so much. And then we saw a bottle of champagne and we're like, oh, what's this for? Like, why is this out? So he pops the champagne and pours us each a glass. So we're casually just drinking champagne in this fancy ass art gallery. Like, I don't know why he was treating us. You can tell that we were just some like young punk bitches, not about to drop $2,000 on a piece of art. And then the owner's friend walks in, who happens to own the place across the street. He was just visiting. And we follow him back to his place and he gives us a bottle of champagne and hookah there for free. And then we finally made it to Taco Tuesday and had such a great night. So although the thrift shop didn't happen, we still like got some thrifted things, met some new people, got some free champagne, and had a hell of a Tuesday. I'm probably missing some more parts to that day. It was just like literally back to back, like things were just like happening and we were like, what the hell? Anyway, I like to share that story because A, we could have been like super bummed about the freaking thrift shops and just like went home, but instead we're like, okay, this is not ruining our night. Like, let's just walk around and see what we want to do. B, spontaneous friends are so fun. Like people that are willing to just go with the flow, have fun with whatever you're doing, like it feels so good to be around those type of people, which is also part of C or 3. Did I say 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C? I don't remember. Lastly, I feel like surrounding yourself with high vibe, energetic, just like genuinely happy people that want to have fun and have a good time makes such a difference on your life. Like people who are constantly down, constantly complaining, looking for what else could go wrong are just not it. Like those people are gonna put you down, continue to put you down. Your vibes are just gonna tank and fun ain't gonna happen. It's so true that you should surround yourself with people that you want to be like. So that was story number 1. Super fun. Story number 2 is more related to manifesting. So I have been listening to a lot of Kristen Jenna's podcast. She's super great. I'm also reading the book Super Attractor and then just like watching random YouTube videos and whatnot. And it is all amazing. Like I just love learning about these things. I love hearing people's perspective and their stories. Anyway, I mentioned all of those because A, you should listen to all those people, read that book, whatever. But B, I don't know who to give credit for things that I learned because I'm just like taking in information from so many different sources that it's hard to keep track. But anyway, one of these sources had said something along the lines of how it's hard for people to manifest at first sometimes just because in order to manifest one of your desires, you have to really truly believe that you already have it. You have to act like you know the universe or God is going to give it to you and literally have no doubts, like you're wholeheartedly in it. And because of that, if you're trying to manifest something huge that seems way out of your reach, it's hard to really believe like it's gonna happen. An example, like I wouldn't try to manifest $1 million by tomorrow because I know that that is so unlikely to actually happen that my brain's not gonna actually believe it. I do have doubts and therefore it's not gonna happen. If you have like a super crazy, perfect super attractor brain that can do that, like awesome, it can happen. But most of our brains don't work like that. Like we have those limiting beliefs and those doubts. Because of that, it's easier to start out with something smaller. Something that you do believe you can make happen so that you can build that belief and start that momentum for manifesting other things in your life. And the example that they used was to write down, thank you universe for the $100 that I'm going to get in the next 48 hours. I didn't even believe the 48 hours, so I wrote down, I literally have it right here, thank you universe for the $100 this week. Show me what you got, literally. And then I wrote the date on the back, 6/9/20. And then I put this away and I thought about it a couple times. The trick is to let go of it. So don't think about how you're gonna get this $100. Don't think about when you're gonna get it. Like just know what's gonna happen. Know that $100 is coming to you. Believe it and put it away. I can totally believe that $100 can come to me in a week. Think about all the random ways you've gotten money before. To me, this was like outside of my salary, my income. So outside of that money, I make money from selling clothes on Poshmark. I make money through selling Arbonne. I make money from babysitting pretty often. And then sometimes money just comes randomly. Like Geico was helping its customers out and sent me like $117 or something for my insurance because of COVID. I don't even know. That's just an example about how like money can literally come so randomly from anywhere. You could find it on the frickin' road. Like you never know where it's coming from. So I didn't worry about the how or the when. I did say in a week, but I wasn't gonna be like on Tuesday at 4 o'clock. You know, like that's not how it was. So I wrote it, I put it away. It did come in my mind a couple times, but I just let it go. And then the very next day, someone that I babysat for a couple times hit me up and asked if I could babysit the following day. And I was pumped because this babysitter in the past had paid me really well. I once babysat for her and she kept texting me like asking if it was okay if she stayed out later, and I was like, do what you want. I have nothing to do tomorrow. Like at this point he's sleeping, stay out as late as you want. So I babysat for like 5 hours or something and she paid me $120, which is amazing. So I already knew she paid well. Therefore, I was really excited about babysitting for her for easy money. But she only needed me for a couple of hours, so I didn't expect to get a ton of money again. Then I show up to babysit the next day. I only babysit for 2 hours. Guess how much she pays me, y'all? That's right, she Venmos me $100 exactly. And I know you could say like, oh, it's by chance, it's a coincidence, but I do not believe in coincidences. I set that intention. I knew that money was coming. I didn't care how it was coming. She literally asked me to babysit the next day for a last minute date night she was going on. And then she paid me $100 for 2 hours worth of babysitting. Like, that's amazing. And y'all need to try it. Remember, you have to believe that it can actually happen though, or it doesn't work. You have to have so much faith that the universe / God wants what's best for you, wants you to live abundantly, will give you exactly what you know you already have, what you're worthy of, and good shit happens. All right, that's all I got. I just wanted to share a couple stories with you guys. I'm hoping that good things keep happening so that I can share more with you guys on a weekly basis. Maybe every other week, but hopefully weekly. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the first Whimsical Wednesdays in the comments below, and I will see you next video. Love you, bye!